And this is Galen King.
And we are teaching a blues workshop on juke joint style blues.
So we started the day just focusing on aesthetics and posture. So we have some points of compression and hinge in our body.
So we have 3 hinge points. We've got our hips, our knees, and our ankles. We're using all 3 of those, not just one. So we've got this very athletic, ready to move stance. And we are pulsing into the floor. So we're not pulsing up off the floor. We're pulsing into the floor. You can almost imagine that you're stepping 2 inches underneath the floor.
It just went right out of my brain.
Single step pulse.
Yeah. So the step we were doing to demonstrate the posture, single step or single pulse. We say that because it is a single pulse or an expression of the beat per weight shift. So 1, 1, 1, 1, pulse.
The other one that we have, the other rhythm that we have is going to be a double pulse. So there's 2 pulses per weight shift.
And we can partner that up. So we have, we started with this closed connection where my hand is on my partner's left side, just below the
Shoulder blade.
as a default.
Somewhere on the ribs, not too low, not too high, somewhere where it's comfortable. We have connection along this side of our embrace as well. This side, this open side of the embrace, is in kind of a faux ballroom hold. And we want this connection to be flexible a little bit, but connected. So we talked about the lead's arm being connected kind of to the middle of themselves, somewhere along that line.
And this is how I communicate rhythm changes, or most things, is my arm will come with me and I do the thing in my body to communicate to my partner.
And I lag a little bit, so I'm further back on the beat than Ross is back on the beat.
So we can mix those up. And we also talked about a variety of turns, just things we can keep this rhythm underneath. We started with this outside turn.
So follows, I'm taking my time. There's no real impulse in the hand from my lead, just a larger step sideways to indicate that we could go into this turn.
We can also do this in single step. Here I'm just stepping a tiny bit around to indicate that the turn would be cool.
So then the next turn that we did,
Was a lead's turn from the same position.
so the lead is just really indicating that they are going there by moving themselves there. So I don't have any opportunity. Again, leads, you can take your time coming around in the turn, and we can do this in single steps as well.
Well, I could set it up first, that was my rule. So single, 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 turn, single, 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 single.
So basically, the lead is in charge of
Direction and rate of travel.
direction and rate of travel. I am in charge of my own momentum.
We had 2 more. We had contrasting with an inside turn. We didn't spend as much time on it. Just a slightly larger step to the side.
And my lead brings his hand, or hand inside, and changes the grip to this kind of high 5 position.
Last thing we did was this, it's kind of a fun hand swappy turn, where I turned into this hand, offered my hand behind the back.
And then keep turning, and my hand drapes back into this. Let's do it on a slightly different.
Yeah, let's try this. Yeah. The do, and turn. The do, the do.
Okay? So again, we can do all of these turns taking different amount of times coming through the turn. You can also play with holding pulse in different parts of yourselves, not just in these 3 hinges, as long as you are maintaining a connection to your partner.
We'll talk a lot more about that in the next
class
hour.
too. Thank you so much.